Hi, it's Sharky here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and help me get to 150 subscribers, please. Thank you. So you can see three of us here trying to jump into this base. We are trying to boost in. We were on the edge of the map. We were running west when we found it. So here Mason was trying to jump in to see if we could potentially boost into this base, and as you can see, we do. So here Mason's jumped into the base and now he's hatcheting his way out so we can all get in and get some of the loot. The base is pretty small, so we weren't expecting too much. However, because it's the west side of the map, a lot of people build these little stashes with tons of gear in, so that's what we were expecting, and pretty much the only thing we found was a crap ton of ammo, and we weren't going to complain, it's official, so yeah, it was still a big score, and considering we haven't had to use any grenades to get in, we count it as a win. But as you can see, these guys probably haven't been on in a while because there's a ton of meat out of date, so we were just looking forward to see what else we can find further up on the west side, heading north of the map, and hopefully we can find some big scores. So the loot in here, it was more of like a stash, I'm guessing, if a massive faction got raided, because it was all random. The guns weren't the best, but we didn't really care. We didn't use any grenades to get in them, considering we had a crap raid the other day where we wasted a ton of grenades. This was something we needed to like get our loot back. It didn't really have any grenades. I don't think it had any at all, but it had so much ammo, so we can raid with ammo. It will take a little bit longer, it'll be a lot louder, but you know, it is a raiding tool at the end of the day. So now you're going to see us in a sec heading further up north on the west side of the map to see if we can find any bigger bases, to see if we can raid them. So here we were running with the loot we just got from that previous raid. We're on the west side of the map, heading north towards Tissy. Our current location is in the woods just, I want to say, north of the military checkpoint on the west side of the map. So yeah, we're coming up towards Tissy when we find another base. So here we were running on the west side. We were getting to the far left corner of the map when something caught my eye. There was a more dense tree, it looked like bushes were very dense, so I thought they might have been improvised tents, so we ran up there to see what they could be. To be honest with you, there wasn't much stuff on the edge of the map. We don't know why. Our server's pretty heavy, there's a lot of players on here, so it surprised us. But yeah, the loot wasn't the best, but still, after this, we actually destroyed these tents just to troll with them a little bit for having no gear. Probably a dick move, but we don't really care. So here we found this base just outside Berezino. We didn't know whose base it was at first, but we had a sort of idea on who it could have been. It turns out it was the blue armbands, who are now our biggest enemy on the server. So my friend Mason spawned on the coast and he managed to bait this freshie towards this truck, and I chose to kill him just because it would be really funny. But yeah, it also got the attention of the base owners. So here, you can see me shooting a guy in the head. This was the base owners, and my friend Mason was taunting him. We never realised that the guy who we knew on the server was actually friends with him, and this was the guy we shot in the head. Was our friend on the server, but you're going to see a lot more of these blue armbands in the future because they're toxic as hell.